who cannot prophesy, who one of his servants cannot prophesy. They're going to prophesy. John 1 through 4. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with YAHAWAH, and the Word was YAHAWAH. The same was in the beginning with YAHAWAH. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of man. So in the beginning was YAHAWAH. Yes, yes, yes. He's the creator of all things. His word spoke things into existence. Psalm 71. Psalm 71, 19 and 19. Thy righteousness also, O Yahawah, is very high. Who has done great things, O Yahawah? Who is like unto thee? Yes, yes, yes. Let me run that back. Run that back one more time. Thy righteousness also, O Yahawah, is very high. Who has done great things, O Yahawah? Who is like unto thee? Thou which hast showed me great and sore troubles, shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. Thou shalt increase my greatness, and comfort me on every side. I would also praise thee with the pastries, even thy truth. O my Yahawah, unto thee will I sing with the harps, O thy Holy One of Israel. My lips shall greatly rejoice when I sing unto thee, and my soul which thou hast redeemed. My tongue also shall talk of thy righteousness all the day long, for they are confounded, for they are brought unto shame that seek my hurt. Yes, yes, yes. So let me run that back one more time, the last part, 24. My tongue also shall talk of thy righteousness all the day long, for they are confounded, for they are brought unto shame that seek my hurt. You know, those that seek to hurt me is brought to shame. You know, all the who would put charge to the, who would touch one of the Lord's chosen elect, you know, you're gonna be brought to shame. And we calling ourselves the hopeful elect because we're hoping that we're the elect. But he said, put on as the elect. Psalms 102. Psalms 102, 15 through 18. So the heathen shall fear the name of Yahawah, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. When Yahawah shall build up Zion, he shall appear in his glory. He will regard thy prayers of the distant, and not despise their prayers. This student. This shall be written for the generation to come, and the people which shall be created shall praise Yahawah. Yes. So the heathen shall fear the name of Yahawah. You know, when they hear the name of Yahawah, they're going to start shaking in their boots like a fish out of water. Isaiah 45 and 5. I am Yahawah, there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahawah, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things. So the Lord, he do it all. So it's no way that you can get around what Yahawah has put for you. You know, if he got good for you, good's gonna come upon you. If he got evil for you, evil will come upon you. How about that? And who gonna say that he wrong for doing it? Isaiah 43. (9 through 15). Let all the nations be gathered together, and let the people be as assembly. Who among them can declare this and show us former things? Let them bring forth their witness, that they may be justified, or let them hear and say it is true. Ye are my witnesses, says Yahawah, and my servants whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. I, even I, am Yahawah, and beside me there is no Savior. I have declared and have saved, and I have showed when there was no strange gods among you. Therefore ye are my witnesses, says Yahawah, that I am Yahawah. Yea, before the day was I he, and there is none that can deliver you out of my hands. I will work, and who shall let it? I will work, and who shall let it? Question mark. Thus says Yahawah, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent Babylon, and let me run that back. Thus says Yahawah, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles and the Chaldeans who cry in the ships. I am Yahawah, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King. Yes, yes, yes. Holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither there any that can deliver you out of my hands. So let me run that back one more time. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. For I lift up my hands to heaven and say, I live forever. If I wet my glittering sword and my hands take hold of judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revengers upon the enemy. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his saints, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the Lord, Lord Yahawah, holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty. Joshua 4:24. That all the people of the earth might know the hands of Yahawah, that it is mighty, that ye might fear Yahawah, your power forever. Yes, the Lord's hands is mighty, that you're going to fear it forever. 1 Samuel 2. First Samuel 2:6. The Lord kill it and make it alive. He bring down to the grave and bring it up. The Lord make it poor and make it rich. He bring it low and lift it up. Yes, so the Lord does all those things. Yes, yes, yes. We have a little disco going on. How about them pretty girls from the east side? Okay. Now let's run that back one more time. 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord kill it and make it alive. He bring down to the grave and bring it up. The Lord make it poor and make it rich. He bring it low and lift it up. He raise it up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the dawn of glory. For the pillar of the earth are Yahawah's. Run that back. He raises up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the dawn of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahawah's, and he has set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by the strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of Yahawah shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. Yahawah shall judge the end of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Yeah, so the Lord gonna give strength to Yahawah Shah, and he's gonna exalt the horns of his anointed, give power to his anointed ones. Yes, yes, yes. Psalms 148. Psalms 148, 13 and 14. Let them praise the name of Yahawah, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye Yahawah. Yes, 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 yes. So the Lord is going to exalt the horn of his people, the power. You know that the horn is power. The praise of his saints. Yes, 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 yes. The Lord is holy, 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 Yahawah Almighty. Yes, yes, yes. His name will be exalted. Psalms 8 and 1. O Yahawah, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thy glory above the heavens. Yes, yes, yes. Holy, 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 Yahawah Power Almighty. Our last verse, Matthew 6 and 9. Matthew 6, 9 through 13. After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the lesson on holy, 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 Yahawah Almighty. Strange weaves in the garden try to offer you some bargains. I don't want nothing from you, Esau. You ain't cool like that. You a snake like that. Smile in my face, but you fake like that. From the ground up, yet you try to clown us. You hate to hear the sound of us, the prophets speaking the Lord's words. The prophets speaking the Lord's words. True stories. The servants keep it clear. You denied our help, so look at here. They gon' spray you niggas like roach spray. Cage you niggas like Jose. This is it. The wait is over. They gon' run over your ass like a bulldozer. Genesis 3 and 2. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the trees which is in the midst of the garden, Yahawah has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Psalms 50 and 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. Ezekiel 5 and 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. Let me run that back one more time. Genesis 3 and 2. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the trees which is in the midst of the garden, Yahawah has said, Ye shall not eat of it. Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And that's the strange weeds in the garden. Psalms 50 and 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Yeah, that's Esau slandering Jacob. And who is Jacob? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So when the Lord said keep my commandments, he mean that. So when he say he don't want you to utter the name of other gods out your mouth, that's a commandment. Keep it. You know, if you love Yahawah, keep his commandments. Ezekiel 5 and 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. Yes, yes, yes. So the Lord's going to send the evil famines upon this earth, you know, against this, the mother of harlots, you know. And that staff of bread gonna be famine, gonna be hungry. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall beweave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, Yahawah, has spoken it. So the Lord gonna bring all these things upon you. Jeremiah 17 and 15. Behold, they say unto me, where is Yahawah of hosts? Let me run that back. Jeremiah 17 and 15. Behold, they say unto me, where's the word of Yahawah? Let it come now. You know? So they want the Lord to do it real quick. Like, you know, I want to see it right now. Right now. Ezekiel 12 and 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesies of times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus says Yahawah power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the words which I have spoken shall be done, says Yahawah power. So it ain't gonna be prolonged no more. You know, the Lord finna bring it to you. You know, how about that? They pumping your head up like an inner tube. Wait till they get a bar of my interlude. Love not the things of this world, but I'm trying to feed my baby girl. I got a wife at home with some kids. This is just a part-time gig. And Jacob's trouble, I'ma flip and tell on these niggas we tip. I ain't really about the business of the Lord. I ain't using my Bible as my sword. I'm a hypocrite with weed at the house. I got it by the pouch. Who shall bring charge against God's elect? But you ain't nothing but a reject. You made your bid, now lay in it. She was on her period, but you played in it. The well-favored harlot then played you out. Esau the villain wanna fade you out. Emergency, intercom, broadcast. You better toughen up with your soft ass. 1 Corinthians 9 and 18. What is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Mashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. Yes, yes. So we're not to charge for this gospel, you know, not to take gifts, you know, none of that, you know. But some people charge for their gospel. Some people get money off YouTube, you know, and all these things, but you're not to charge for this gospel. Yes, 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 yes. John 8 and 34. Yahawah answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever John 8:34, YAHAWAH answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committed sin is the servant of sin. 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not the Father, but is of the world. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that does the will of Yahawah abideth forever. So, love not these things of the world, all this, these cars and these fancy things that come with it, Do the will of the Lord, love the will. But he that doeth the will of Yahawah abideth forever. So that's what you want to do. You want to do the will of Yahawah and abideth forever. Revelations 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahawah has remembered her iniquities. Yes. So we're talking about that harlot, that mother of harlots, Babylon the Great, that we report live from Rittenell. Matthews 24:10. And then shall many be 24:10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Yes. Here's a letter to the New York Times. You must be out of your mind. The government's puppet stuff it. The checks that they give you, you love it. Does anyone still listen to CNN? This headline's a joke. Would Trump make it to be president again, or would he get smoked? My back against the wall, would a government fall? This is what you hope for. Smoke your dope for. They ready for your smash and grab. This time, they gonna toe tag your ass. You wanna be Phil Mo Slim with the gangster brim, or even Esau, then gangstered him. Don Magic Wand, you pimpin', huh? Like they say in New York, you simpin', son. And you noodle head dreads don't wanna comb your head. The new killers here now gonna bleed you dead. Psalms 50:21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reapprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. Let me run that back one more time. Psalms 50:21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reapprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget Yahawah, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a righteous seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Job 5:12. He disappoints the device of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So he gonna disappoint Esau Edom, and his craftiness once again. He taketh the wise of their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Psalm 49:11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And that's what they do. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's who bear rule right now, the wicked, Esau, Edom. And with that, we're going to say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah, Shalom.